Okay, we are back with day 3 of Ludwig's class. Now, I actually had my audio screw up, so I'm actually starting over from the beginning. But just to reiterate, we did have homework, and our homework is... our day 1 homework was list our goals, make a schedule, and our goats and why they are our goats. Day 2 was coming up with ideation. Your $1 stream idea, your $1,000 stream idea, your $100,000 stream idea. And to think of stream ideas daily. You should always be thinking of stream ideas. Those were the lessons from day 1 and day 2. I do know what today's lesson is. Today's lesson is you suck at YouTube. So it will be a YouTube lesson. But day 1, my goals were paying off my water bill, staying on top of bills, returning back to the gym, making a schedule, making more YouTube and Twitch content, becoming a Twitch affiliate. My schedule is something like this, where I'm waking up on weekdays at 8, going to work, doing my 9 to 5, heading to the gym afterwards, then streaming after I get done the gym, and then going to bed. My weekends are looking like wake up, clean the house, go to the gym, and then video editing. My goats, CDawg VA, voice acting, well-rounded human being, philanthropy, Sayu for voice acting, singing, and his whole VTuber aesthetic. Ludwig for his ability to naturally fill a role. My stream ideas for the day 2 homework. $1 stream is just a recording session, like this. The $1,000 are a challenge. I let my viewers do X, simple charities. And the $100,000 is hosting large-scale events, doing large-scale philanthropy, inviting celebrities, or playing, my specific one is playing D&D with Brendan Lee Mulligan and Matt Mercer. So, let's get into this.
Okay, guys.
And we are going to skip ahead to where he starts talking about the class. Because we already... Here we go.
Sucks at YouTube.
That's true.
Let's be honest with ourselves. Raise your hand if you think you suck at YouTube.
There we go.
I looked through almost all your channels, guys.
Wait, dead at?
I looked through all your channels.
Okay, tell me the last thing I posted.
The Mighty BA, you posted your first video. It's pathetic. It's an embarrassment. It's called I Play Fortnite with a Transgender. It has 300... You want to say I didn't do my homework? You're a pathetic excuse for a creator if that's your first video.
Oh!
Hey! I don't want
Get
to
wrecked!
One more time in class, you're out. Being serious. What you got for me?
I put a lot of effort.
I'm not saying, and again, I'm not saying all of you are bad at YouTube, but in general, I think this is the biggest hole. I think as creators, okay, you guys feel very confident live streaming. That's the thing we do. We're streamers. You feel very confident maybe with clips, Instagram, okay, that's social media stuff. That's what we're good at. I can see you guys. You guys are really good at that, by the way. You guys are much better than I have ever been or ever will be at the Instagram, the short form game. I genuinely think you are amazing at it. I think long form is where there is a struggle, okay? And it's different levels, all right? We need to be honest with ourselves here. But here's the question. Do you guys agree with me? Let's show hands. Do you think it is valuable to be good at YouTube?
Yes.
Yes.
Extremely.
We all agree with it. Okay. Why? Anyone have a guess? Why?
Because when you bring short form into your YouTube, people have, you're like a TV show, you're like an episode.
So I already know the answer because this is part of the video that got, like, unrecorded. It is because YouTube has the most viewership. And you're about to see those numbers.
Let's go through that, guys. These are the monthly active users. We're going to go through a few websites that are familiar to you. Kick, 64 million people every month. Log on to Kick. They'll watch a stream there. Twitch, 240 million. Okay, now we're cooking. Guys, YouTube in comparison.
Billions.
2.6
Told you.
million. All right. Furthermore, it's not just monthly active users compared to streaming sites. It is the most watched thing on TV.
Wow.
It is I'm gonna say that again. The most watched thing on TV is YouTube. The most watched. And it's only growing. Okay? So ultimately, what is the value of being successful on multiple different websites? It's to diversify yourself.
So, this is also for, you know, potential deplatforming. I made a big stink of this a while back as an IRL creator on TikTok. Where I'm trying to push the people that if they like the content, because I do make longer form content on TikTok. Like I made 10-minute videos. I do a lot of live streaming on TikTok. Don't do it anymore. But trying to push them to other platforms because, like, you know, during the whole TikTok banning thing, that's a potential. That just shows that how quickly people can be deplatformed. And, like, having a big following on TikTok, as we learned yesterday, means nothing. So, like, having a big following on some other platform and getting deplatformed, that hurts. And, like, you should always, like, have a platform if you want to stay platformed.
If you're only successful on Twitch, what if your Twitch falls off? What if you get banned? What if Twitch, the website, ceases to exist? That can happen. It's not a permanent thing. It will not exist forever. Then what do? Same with Instagram, same with everything. The more diversification you have, the more successful you are on multiple platforms, the more safeguarded you are on potential downfalls. Website fall-offs, again, bans, personal fall-offs. Now here's a segment. I need you guys to be honest with yourselves right now. As I look through your channels, I think I've proven that. Which one is you? All right, and let's just be honest here. I'm just gonna have you raise your hands if you think this is you. Raise your hand if you're just not posting on YouTube. All right, maybe you have one, but you barely ever post. Okay. All right, and let's just be a little vulnerable. Why are we not posting?
I actually learned to post because of these classes. But I will be struggling in the future to post. So, because of these classes, I've followed that content funnel, taking my streams, turning into segments. We already have, like, yesterday's stream up, which will go live on August 1st, which is a Saturday. We already have this one going up on this Saturday. The first class going up this Saturday. And we got, like, 7 clips out of yesterday's video. And 3 or 4 clips out of the first video. I don't know how many clips we're going to get out of this one, but hey, we're going to have something posted on YouTube.
So it's like, it's hard for me sometimes to focus on my YouTube channel because it's like, I see the way that other people edit their videos and I just don't necessarily make room or time for that because I always try to focus
You want things to come out at a certain standard and you're not willing to post that under that standard and that standard?
Comparison is the thief of joy.
Again, I go to college, I work, and I focus on streaming, so it's like I don't have the time to do it, but I try to make that time, but then I end up getting sidetracked with other stuff. Okay. Are you successful on Instagram? Yes. Okay, so you made the time for that, but not for YouTube? Yeah, it's pretty much just uploading short videos. Okay, all right. Why not?
For me, it's way harder than Twitch. With Twitch, I have a chat that I can interact with.
Yep.
With YouTube, or at least the YouTube videos I watch and I want to do, it's kind of me just talking to a camera, which seems inauthentic.
Do you post the videos from your streams on YouTube?
No.
Do you think your streams are good? Then why wouldn't we?
Good question.
I don't think you have to view YouTube as a separate entity where I have to record a YouTube video. If you are a streamer, I mean, that's what I'm talking about. If you are a streamer, your streams should be on YouTube. You could be a YouTuber separately, like where you do offline recordings, that's fine. I'm specifically talking about if you are a streamer, why is your content not on YouTube? Silky, why are you not posting? I saw you put your hand up.
Come on, Silky.
Nah, I ain't a lot, so like I'll dead just record like vlogs and then I'll be like, yeah, nah, I'm gonna upload it and a week go by, 2 weeks go by, a month go by, and I'll be like, yeah, nah, it's too
So you're just not diligent. Okay. All right, well, I appreciate the honesty, guys. Who else maybe has a YouTube channel, but you're struggling to upload consistently? All right, that's a lot of you guys. Why?
So I started off on YouTube, and then once I got signed as a singer, I wanted to be taken more serious as an artist. So I stopped YouTube, even though that's the thing that helped me get to where I was.
Right.
But I just felt like people kept calling me like a YouTube singer or a singer from YouTube, and that's not what I wanted to be. And then I tried to go back and like get back on there, but it just, the vibe wasn't the same anymore.
Right.
And if I could just keep it a buck, like I felt like they weren't paying as much anymore, where I could like go on other platform, they'll be paying more. And I don't know, I just think it's the vibe is just different. I like Twitch a lot more because, like she said, you can interact with people. You can just, it's so easy to just be yourself. But then I overthink when I'm talking to the camera, like, oh, let me re-edit, let me re-say this, you know. So it just seems a little.
Do you post your streams on YouTube?
So the issue is I would like to, but I would like a separate, like a live channel to post my things to, but someone took my name already. Someone took the name, so it's like I can't make that channel.
What do you let any username stop you? You can make your username anything.
I just feel like they would think that that's the real one, and
Yeah, but you're gonna far surpass the fake one because you are you. You have control over what's posted. You have more autonomy there, and so that will just surpass it, and everyone will know. And you'll just say, "Hey, that's the fake one." And I think, don't let a username stop you. You know, like you're creating a hurdle for yourself to take the first step for something you want to do, for something that's really not a problem, ultimately.
okay.
You know, like you could. PewDiePie's a dumbass name. Do you know what I'm saying? He's the biggest YouTuber in the world. It's a dumbass name. He made it when he was a kid. The name doesn't really matter, ultimately.
Okay.
You are what matters.
Thank you.
You got your hand up here, Budget? What you got?
Yeah, my consistency comes because I get discouraged because I post like on Instagram or other platforms and then like go crazy, and I try to post the same thing on YouTube and it won't go crazy, so like I just stop posting, then I just randomly try again. So that's where the consistency fuck up at.
You need the validation of success to be able to continue to post, and you're putting your energy into where you're getting energy back.
Yeah.
I think that's valid. Okay. We're gonna talk about all these issues today. We have two more real quick. Raise your hands if you upload, but maybe your shit sucks. Or maybe it's just not working. Yugi? You think so?
Yeah, I think my videos are very, you know, they could get better. You know, they could.
What is bad about them?
Huh? They're really re-uploads of my type of content, like the content I do on stream. So it's kind of just like, okay, bet it's like a live channel. It's a live channel, but I also have a main channel that I don't really post on because I don't know how to, like, which content to do which on, if that makes sense. You know, I have a live and then I have even 2x.
Okay.
Since the live is bigger, sometimes I prioritize uploading on the live more. You know what I mean?
What you got?
So I guess this can go for both. I struggle to upload consistently and I upload, but my videos are suck. Cause from when I started YouTube years ago to now, I've gained a big following, and I was really, really good at YouTube. Like, YouTube was my main source of what I do for content. I was really, really good, and then once I got, like, not demonetized, but the pace stopped completely because of just back-end purposes I can talk about later. It literally messed up kind of my momentum because I put my money and time that I make from YouTube back into the YouTube videos to make more. And so as I was going, I'm starting to use my savings, and now it's like, all right, I'm making the money on YouTube, but it's not being
it's not
sent to me, so it starts stopping my creativity. It's like I can't do the creative ideas that I would like to do on a higher scale no more. So it caused me to be inconsistent and make me feel like my videos are weak, even though my supporters keep telling me to drop.
Can I break some news to y'all right now?
Yeah. Yes, sir.
It is really easy to make content when the number's going up.
Yeah, definitely.
It feels so good to go live when you know the viewership's gonna be higher.
Yeah.
It feels so good to post on IG when you know the clip's gonna blow. So easy to post on YouTube when you know it's gonna bang. You know it's hard? Doing it when the viewership is down. And let's go one step further. Next week, what's gonna happen to all of you?
All of us are gonna fall off.
It's gonna happen. Guys, I have good news. Everyone's gonna fall off. Kai Cenat is gonna fall off.
Whoa, watch your mouth. Don't say that shit. Watch your mouth.
He's gonna fall off. You want me to shut my mouth? Name someone. Name a famous actor from 150 years ago. I'll wait.
Morgan Freeman.
From my
He's still popping.
Guys, Father Time is undefeated. There will be moments where you're rising up. There's gonna be moments where you're falling off. If you want to get back to the moment where you're rising up, it's what you do in the moments where you're falling off. You gotta stay consistent through the hard times, okay? So whatever excuses, hurdles, barriers you're putting in front of yourself. I can't get my channel name.
My only excuse, my only excuse is like staying on top of bills. I gotta actually talk with my electric company because I got my 10-day shut-off notice.
I'm not getting the same views on a certain platform, or I'm not doing as well as I used to be. You have to get over those hurdles because no one else cares. They just want you to output. And if you don't, then you're never going to succeed on that platform. I promise you that. So guys, I have good news for you all. I got the cheat code. I can tell you exactly how to be successful at YouTube. Why? Because I'm old. When I started out, we didn't have short form content. There was no clip farmers. So for me to grow as a streamer, I had to grow as a YouTuber. And I think growing on YouTube is genuinely easier than growing on Twitch.
Really?
There's no discoverability.
Not gonna lie, it kinda is, cause like, so we're gonna go ahead and look at my Twitch analytics and then look at my YouTube analytics, right? Oopsies. YouTuber? We are YouTuber? Let's go to YouTube Studio. We're gonna look at my YouTube analytics, and then we're gonna look at my my Twitch analytics. Right? So we'll do the past week, right? Or yeah. Nah, we'll do the past month since I started like last 28 days. We'll compare my last 28 days between my Twitch and YouTube, right? So my last 28 days on Twitch, 1.1 viewers average, 40 followers, 102 hours streamed, 152 unique viewers, and 124 chatters, right? Right. Average stream summary, you know, let's go. 4-hour stream, average viewers of 2, max viewers of 6, 21 unique viewers, 3 chatters, live views, one new follower. My total is, what's my total stuff? I think I have like, what, 30? It says 4, I think I have like, what? It says I have 40 followers, but I only have 31. I genuinely only have 31 followers, right? Now, that's because I put follower-only chat on, and I had art bots follow me, which are no longer in existence, so now they're unknown users, which means they deleted themselves. And now if we go to my YouTube analytics, we can see that I have plus 41 subscribers, right? 31 hours of watch time, as opposed to the 102 hours of stream time. This is between shorts and long form, most of it which is short forms, and 10,000 views, right? And that's mostly short form views. Like if we go to earn, we can see, we can get a better idea of like what is actually being counted. So I have 4 hours of watch time in terms of actual long form videos, and 3.7k views in terms of my shorts, and we have the 42 subscribers still. And if we go to here, we can still see my current subscribers are at 42. As opposed to those Twitch followings, because Twitch has a big, huge bot problem. So I'm doing way better on YouTube. Well, not way better, but like I'm doing better on YouTube than I am on Twitch.
On Twitch, YouTube is a scientific game. It is not about how enigmatic your personality is. It is not about the connections you have. It's about how well you understand how the website works. And if you put the time in the study, you will reap the rewards. I promise you that. So guys, what is the #1 skill that you need to learn to become a great YouTuber? The
I haven't a
#1
clue.
skill. You gonna be good? Yeah, what you got?
#1 skill to be very good at YouTube is to upload and get better every upload.
Wrong. Flacco, what you got?
Edit.
Wrong.
Oh shit.
What you got?
Consistency.
Wrong. Yugi.
Thumbnails.
Close. Go further. Go further.
Title.
Is it just clickbait? Is it clickbait? Because like thumbnail, title, what could it be, like the context of the video itself?
And
Length.
Package.
Clickbait.
Oh, what you say? Hold up, everyone listening to what you say.
Packaging. Bam!
You got it! It's everything!
Nah, you got that for that.
That was tough. That was tough. Guys, YouTube, unfortunately, or maybe fortunately, depending on your view of it, is not a platform for artists. It is not a platform for creatives. It is a platform for marketers. Okay. And you have always heard, I'm sure, if you watch other YouTubers say, man, I wish I didn't have to, bend over for the algorithm. I wish I didn't have to package my videos for the algorithm. But they do. All of them do. Okay? It is necessary to succeed on the website. So let's start about the first thing that people see when they go on YouTube. Let's talk about thumbnails.
Ooh, the thumbnails.
This is a pretty simple question. Which thumbnail is better? If you think the one on the right is better, raise your hand.
Left.
Wait, which
Oh,
one?
my bad. The one on the left, Yellow Jackets. If you think yellow's better, raise your hand. Who thinks yellow's
I
better?
think the yellow
Thinks
one
yellow's
is better because
You
it
got three?
stands out more.
Jason, Suki, Pudgy, is that it? Okay. Who thinks right is better? Okay, interesting. That is very interesting. Why?
Just the facial expression and it's like action going on in the thumbnail.
Okay, and that's why you think the right one's better?
Yeah.
Pudgy, why? Why the left?
I feel like it's more advertising. You got the cards, you got two people in the crowd. You will pay attention to everything on the screen other than his face. I think his face is a distraction at the right time.
Okay.
Wait, can I get one?
No, you good. Congratulations to you all. And by you all, I mean you three.
Fuck.
This is an objective measurement about what is better. This is not a subjective question. This is an A/B thumbnail test that I did. YouTube has this feature. You can upload multiple thumbnails. They'll give them out to viewers. All right, this is built in. You should have it on your YouTube page as well. And they'll show you which one people are more likely to click.
Wait, does that mean I have to make 2 thumbnails every single fucking video? I really don't want to do that. I just want to make 1 thumbnail.
And you can see the one on the left, all right, is overwhelmingly more successful at converting clicks than the one on the right. This is objective. It's not a subjective measurement. Now, how can you know which one's better? You got a question? What's up?
How is that better?
How is that better? It's objectively better because it convert. What is the goal of a thumbnail? It is not an art piece. It is to get people to click. And this is a test. I'm just showing you these are the results. This is just factual that I had this test run and more people clicked on the left than the right.
I'm saying
I bet kick.
more like a movie ad rather than like a YouTube video.
Do you guys know who Michael Reeves is?
Yeah.
Michael Reeves is one of the best YouTubers, I think. He's a robotics YouTuber. He has a little test. I'm going to teach you guys a secret. It's Michael Reeves' secret. You're the only people who know about this outside of myself and Michael Reeves. Congratulations. You get to find out.
All right.
The Michael Reeves method. What Michael Reeves does is when he's debating what thumbnail to go with, he blurs his eyes like this and looks at it.
Oh shit.
Why? Because when you're looking at a thumbnail on your phone, you're scrolling by really quickly. They're really small. So what does it look like without focusing on it? When you guys were on this one, you're talking about, oh, the jacket looks like this. The car in the back has... Those details aren't being picked up by viewer. You don't give a fuck when you're scrolling YouTube. Be honest about yourselves. You're scrolling for half a second. You squint your eyes. Which one looks better now? All right? Now you're like, oh, okay, hold up. I understand the one on the left. Those stick out a little stronger. There's the one on the right's a little vague. What's that thing in the back? It's harder to see. It's a little more clear now. Jason, why do we have a question? What's up?
What are your thoughts on AI thumbnails?
Fuck no. I think AI thumbnails will be rejected by the viewers. And so, what is your goal? To get people to watch your videos or not watch your videos?
Watch your videos.
I think a lot of people have been using AI thumbnails. I think a lot of the creators that I used to like watch, like in terms of like the TCG and tabletop world, I think they're starting to use more AI thumbnails. Cause like, let me show one of the YouTubers I used to watch. Like, for example, Team Samurai X1, right? This low-key feels AI created, right?
Last time, Charlie and I...
Like, if we really look at this, this feels like an AI created thumbnail. I mean, it probably took, like, the art from one thing, and then, like, anime art cards, and then took a picture, and, like, Sam looks heavily edited, Charlie looks heavily edited. Either it's really well edited, or it is AI. Like, where is it? This shit feels AI. It doesn't feel like an edit, because, like, the Odeon cosplay body proportions are all out of whack. Got Fright Fur, like, stuff going on, anthropomorphic stuff. Like, that card angle and whatnot, and, like, the lack of card name and card text definitely feels AI, right? It feels like AI tried and couldn't get it right. So, like, I think a lot of, like, YouTubers are secretly using AI thumbnails. I don't know if they're 100% using them, but I think they're, like, secretly using them.
Okay, so you can use AI thumbnails if you want to save money and get no viewers.
Not justifying it, but, like, yeah.
But that's up to you. Alright guys, we're going to do a few more tests. And now we're going to use the Michael Reeves method. I'm going to show you 2 thumbnails. These come directly from Mr. Beast. I asked him for his A/B testing. So there's going to be an objective correct answer. And these ones are pretty lopsided. Show of hands. Who thinks the thumbnail on the left is better than the thumbnail on the right? Who thinks left is better? Raise your hand if you think left is better. Got about 3? Okay. Who thinks right is better?
I think the left is better because it looks like someone's in trouble.
All right. Here's the actual thumbnail. I'll give you guys a chance to change. Who thinks left is better? Okay, a few more hands going up. Who thinks right is better? Correct answer.
Holy shit. Yeah.
What?
That's why I don't do YouTube.
If you are getting these wrong, all right, it means that you don't know what you're talking about. And that's all right. It's okay that you do not know what you are talking about. You are new to this. You have not uploaded a lot. This is why we are going through the exercise.
But this is why we suck at YouTube.
This is something you can be actively doing and actively thinking about. We're going to do one more test here. Which one's better? Left. Raise your hand if it's left.
I think it's got to be left. Because, like...
Oh, fuck.
All right.
Oh, my fucking...
Okay, raise your hand if it is right. Raise your hand if it is right.
It's the left one. It's the left one.
I'm seeing less people with their hands. We're getting a little nervous. Don't be scared to answer, guys. It's all right.
Because, like, you can barely make out the trapdoor and whatnot. So, like, I feel like this is going to be getting more clicks because it's just like, hey, what the hell is that? And, like, this one just looks like someone standing next to a yellow tin can.
Right. Raise your hand if you think it's the one on the right.
It's left.
All right. Here's what they look like.
It's left by far.
You guys think left 100%?
100%.
And congrats, we're improving. Guys,
This is what I suck at.
I think, and we'll talk about this a bit later, you should know how to be making thumbnails. I think it's very easy to want to offload this process, but if you actually make thumbnails for 6 months or a year and you understand how it works, you now know what to look for. I made my own thumbnails for 5 years.
Still do.
I don't anymore. I have a thumbnail person that I work with. I work with them directly. I can tell them a vision I have.
Yeah.
And I also have a style that they can emulate because I had a 5-year backlog.
Okay.
But I did it with 4 million subscribers. All right? Michael Reeves still makes his own thumbnails.
Yo,
okay?
that's crazy.
You are not too big. You are not too busy to put in the time to learn. You are not, you can rip a copy of Photoshop. It takes like 20 minutes. Pirate it.
I mean, I just, like, took a screenshot of the You Suck at YouTube, and that's going to be my thumbnail.
I don't give a shit. But actually get in there and try making a thumbnail. It will help you so much at communicating further down the road to somebody else what you want. Next part of packaging, y'all. How do you make a good title? Do we have any guesses here? Pudgy, stick with me. How do you make a title, bro?
I think about what I did in the video,
Okay.
And I'll try to relate to everything that somebody will pop out to.
Can you give me an example of a title you've made? Do you know?
So my title will be going around pranking people, right? Like in Walmart or anything. But then I have me in Walmart and their reaction and me laughing.
And so it's like pranking people in Walmart. And how do those videos do?
They do good.
Okay. They're doing well, but you said earlier they weren't doing well.
They don't do good as I want them to, but they do okay.
They do okay, but not as well as you want. Okay, what you got?
I feel like you should come up with a title before you do the video, like a specific title, so that as you're doing the video, within it, you can either change the title slightly because of maybe something crazier happened in the video, but you should make an official title before you make the YouTube video.
I think this is good. This has been said by other YouTubers as well. If you think of the title before, it helps every single part of the process. What do you have?
I think about the most exciting part of the video, the highlight of it.
Yeah.
And like put the title around that, but also make sure that clip is like in the beginning of the video when it first starts, even if like it's just a clip and then you go back to the beginning of the video.
Guys, we're working too hard.
Okay.
Aren't we busy? Yeah. Do we have too much going on? Too much. This sounds like a fuck ton of work.
Yeah.
All right, how do we guarantee that we have a successful title?
Steal
how do we
it?
help ourselves get a successful
steal
YouTube
it
video?
just like the ideas?
Y'all, steal that shit. Steal that shit straight
Just like the video
up.
ideas.
I promise you, I have stolen more YouTube titles than I can think of. I promise you, more people have stolen YouTube titles from me than I can count. Look, I'm gonna show you guys a video. I remember watching this video damn near 10 years ago, all right? It's called How I Accidentally Wrote the Office Theme Song. Okay? It's a good video. It's got 22 million views. A lot of people saw it. I saw this and I thought, that's fun. How I accidentally. I made a video called How I Accidentally Won a Chess Tournament. That got 5 million views. I thought, that's a lot of views. Let me try that again.
Oh, shit.
Oh, wow.
And again.
Oh, shit.
And I think you get the point. If you have something that works, you can keep doing it. I've accidentally done probably too many things at this point. I have to slow it down.
I'm still in
How-to videos are good, right? Like how-to or
Yeah, it's
how?
just like educational stuff.
I think what I do, what I genuinely do, all right, is I will think of what I want the title to be. I will look up to see if other people have used a similar title.
Yeah.
All right, so for example, I opened up $10,000 worth of Pokemon cards. I sent them to grading card companies. Then I got them regraded from different companies.
I actually saw that video.
To see which would do better. Are they consistent? All right. The word regraded is a weird word.
Yeah.
So I looked at the word regraded. Is that something anyone has used in a video? Is there any success with that word being used?
Nah.
Turns out no, that word fucking sucks. Yeah. So I had to pick a new one. And then I looked up Pokemon graded. What are the other people calling their videos? Okay? How can I sort of fit in there? Like I think ultimately there is a playbook that you can be inspired by, you can follow. It can't be one-on-one. Don't be Bert Rivera, right? Don't steal thumbnails bar for bar. But I think YouTube is a game where people take from people. That's how it works. It's part of the game itself.
Don't
Do
be
not
Bert
feel
Rivera.
shy about looking stuff up to get inspiration. Now I want to talk a bit about what you upload. Yesterday's class I talked about the content funnel. If you missed that lecture, it's available online. Ultimately though, the discussion was about when you stream, you should stream to create clips, like you guys do, but also get a YouTube video out of it, okay? The thing I want to talk today is about taking risks and using the tried and trues. Before I showed you all these examples of me doing this. Why did I do this 500 times? Why did I make so many videos called How I Accidentally? Because it worked. Because it worked. And what do you do when something works? You do it again, okay? You do it again. But you can't always do it. You can't do it into perpetuity till it falls off, because then people get bored, they leave. So you have to take risks and mix that in with your tried and trues. And when the tried and trues stop being tried and true, what do? You stop doing them. So I have 6 videos here. I'm going to show you guys. These are just 6 random videos posted back to back to back to back. All right? 4 of them are tried and trues. I had done these before and they had worked. Okay? This one is in red. Why? Because it didn't work. Am I going to do another video called Do Pro Gamers Have Good Aim IRL? Probably not. Didn't work the second time. Why would I do it a third? Will I do another video about GeoGuessr? Yeah. Probably. 1.4 mil, I'm happy with that. Now everyone's barometer is a bit different. I look for 1 million views for a YouTube upload. I also took 2 risks, okay? I uploaded a monkey ball video, a game I haven't played in like 6 years, where it's just long form playing an arcade game from 2001. How'd it do? Not so good, 670,000 views. Am I gonna take that risk again? Maybe not. Maybe if I really enjoy it, I can, but it's information that I can take in. On the other hand, I did a video called Crossing Los Angeles with No Car, got 1.4 million views. I had no idea this video would work. I took a bunch of my friends, I had one ride a bird, one took public transport, and one hitchhiked to see who could get somewhere faster. It was a weird premise, but it worked. Will I probably do something similar to that again? Yeah, more than likely.
If something
Take
works,
these risks,
just do it
like
again.
be a little brave, okay? And when and basically you're just throwing shit at the wall, and when something sticks, throw that same shit at the wall, and then be a little brave. Mix that bravery in. Next up, we're gonna talk about intros, okay? That is the third part of packaging. It is the intros to a video. It is the first thing people see when they see a video. I'm gonna be pretty honest with you guys. The idea of clickbait, it's kind of dead. All right, in the traditional sense, if somebody clicks your video and they don't get what they expected to get when they clicked in, they're clicking off. And when they're clicking off, where's that video gonna go? Into the shitters. All right, that video is not gonna succeed, I promise you that. So the thing you need to do is really focus on that first minute of a video. That matters so much more than any other minute of a video. All right, I'm gonna show you 2 intros that I made. I want you guys to tell me which one's better. They're gonna be 50 seconds, gonna be a bit long. Bear with me, try to be quiet, because I don't have too loud of a speaker. All right, first video.
10 million. That's how many people have bought Mecha Chameleon. For reference, that is more than Mario Kart World did in the first few months it came out. Mecha Chameleon only came out a few weeks ago. In fact, it's more than Street Fighter 6 has done in 3 years, and it's more people than subscribers I have, and that's a free button to press that I want you to press now. But it got me thinking. It's a lot of fun to play with your friends and pick a cringe spot if you want to win, or maybe just do a funny spot that usually doesn't end up working out. But what if you had actual professionals, aka artists? How would they do? To find out, I employed the help of my good friend Squeaks to be static hunters, and we would chase down professional artists to see just how good they were at hiding. I made the hide time super long so they'd have all the time in the world, and lucky for us, at the time we did this recording, they dropped a new map, which was in Art Gallery, which made things a nightmare. You'll see at the end.
All right, I'm gonna skip the shit one because I think our data's too ass.
Chat, today we are part 2 of reacting to Tip to Tip 2. This.
Oh god, that's me. That's literally me. That's literally fucking me. I'm making a bat. Oh my god.
Next episode is episode 7. This is where we got wildly nasty sick from Gongan bread.
Can I be honest? Okay, I'll be honest. These episodes are gonna be shit, no?
Yes.
We're gonna be like the worst episodes of the whole series.
But I do want to ask you guys, what was good about it? Okay, we're gonna self-glaze here. What were the 4 things I hit? I'm looking for 4 things specifically that I hit that I think you need to hit in every intro. Go ahead.
I don't know the 4 things, but can I say like what I learned?
Give me one.
Okay, one is that you're pointing out stats of something makes me more curious. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? It's this. I'm familiar like Mario Kart, Street Fighter. Now your stuff's like, oh, this is interesting. What the fuck is he talking about? Does that make sense?
I hear you.
You called them to like do something without doing it in like a way where you just like subscribe.
Call to action?
Call to action, bro.
Okay.
It's called a call to action.
What you got?
Bro.
Just simply like the tone in your voice, like being animated, is like how it's drawn in, and also you use something that was trending. Yeah.
I would say ignore the tone of voice. I don't think that's something that you need to do. I think your voice should always be authentic to you. I think it's like maybe even a fault on me that there's a recognizable YouTuber voice. I think people don't like that. I think they prefer you to be you. So I don't think it's necessary to adopt like some Mr. Beast, you know, I trapped 100 people in a dumpster. Like that's not necessary. You should be you in the intro. Guys, I'm looking for the 4 Ps. I'm looking for the 4 Ps here. All right, what are the 4 Ps? Let's go through them. We got premise. What is this video about? You can also think of this as the hook, okay? That is the premise of the video. That needs to be instantly explained. The context of what they are about to see needs to be explained. If you do a live stream and you want to turn that into a video, you probably didn't do a good job contextualizing. You can record an intro separately that you tack onto the beginning, and then instantly you've elevated that video because now someone who's clicked in who has no fucking clue what streamer you is, or they didn't watch, and maybe you want to show off that you had a fight at 1 a.m. when you should have been in bed getting ready for class in the morning. You can contextualize, I got into a fight at Streamer U, some hook.
I accidentally got into a fight at Streamer University.
That could work. Second P, the problem, okay? You have a premise in a video, all right? In most media, there's a problem and you need to solve it.
If there's a problem,
What is
yeah,
the
I'll
problem?
solve it.
Okay?
Check out the beat
in
while
the
the DJ
context of
revolves
the
it.
fight, I got into beef with someone. I have to resolve this with these hands, okay? In the Mecha Chameleon, the problem is that I have a bunch of artists and me and my dumb friend Squeaks have to find them. How are we gonna find them? There's a problem, there's stakes to it. That's why it matters to watch. This one's optional, but I think it's valuable. It's the plug. Okay, I had a subscriber plug in that one. That one got me 16,000 subscribers. That one video, I got 16,000 subscribers.
What do you mean by plug?
Plugging something. So you can either plug yourself. It is a call to action if you want to think of it that way. But you're plugging. You're plugging to people to subscribe. At this point, you also could plug merch, whatever you want.
Can you, I'm sorry, can you just explain it, like, how to do that in the intro?
I think in the intro, you have to bake it in a way that it doesn't detract too much from the video, but ultimately it is your most valuable moment if you wanted to direct people to do something. You don't need to plug for subscribers at the intro of every video. It's not necessary, but you can if you are looking to get more subscribers. Perhaps you are succeeding at YouTube and you want people to watch your Twitch stream. So you can plug, hey, all this is happening live on my Twitch right now, come tune in. This is something Pay Money Wubby did. He would upload a video, because he's a bigger YouTuber than streamer. He'd say, hey, I'm live right now. He'd upload a video. He'd be live for the next 8 hours, whatever. Then they'd go over, okay? That's something you can do. Or maybe you just want to make money and you got merch.
Smart.
That's your moment to plug. So you can plug. It's optional. You don't need to plug every video, but you can.
That's what I was about to ask.
No, it's by no means necessary. It's just one of the 4 P's you can do. Final one, payoff. In a video, if you set up a premise, you set up a problem, there has to be a payoff. Jason says he's gonna get into a fight. What's the payoff? Gotta see the fucking fight happen. All right? And in that intro, what I do is I say stick around to the end because we're gonna go to an art gallery. You're gonna get a little crazy. So the payoff comes at the end. I'm teasing it. Stick through the rest. You'll get to it. It helps increase your watch retention. This is an example of 2 separate videos that I've done. One where I recorded the intro beforehand. The other one where the intro is just from the stream. Look at the difference, bro. 70% of people were watching at the 1 minute, 12 second mark when I recorded the intro. That was the Mecha Chameleon one you just saw.
Oh, shit.
The other intro, 41%. More than half the people left a minute in. By the way, that's a 2-hour video. And half the people are gone in a minute. And that's because the intro is dog shit. And I can admit that was an absolute dog shit intro. But these are charts that you should be looking at, very familiar with, and working on. All right, next up. You guys might have some questions for me. How do I get an editor?
Do it yourself.
All right. I can't afford a clipper. Can my editors do the thumbnails? When do I scale my team? How much do I pay my editor? Okay? Guys, just ask. If you need anything, you can just ask. And I'm not saying just ask me. I'm saying you can ask people to help you. What I did for basically all my first hires is I did one of 2 things. One, I poached people who I thought were amazing. This is a godlike business strategy. They do this in every level of business, in every vertical of business. Maybe you see a channel that has really great editing.
I would love to be able to poach Mudan. Poach Mudan from Trash Taste. That editing is so good.
And you love their style. Maybe ask them. Hey, you want to edit for me? All right, maybe someone has a great clipping channel and you want to know how they did it. Ask, hit them up, okay? I've never signed with an agency, but I understood the need to have an agent to do sales. Do you guys know Loaded's agency? Loaded, has anyone heard of this? Never. Loaded is a pretty large sales agency in the streaming space. Their top sales agent was Kelby May. I thought he was good at his job. So I posted him, and here he is on his LinkedIn saying, career update, after almost 5 years, I'm stepping away to leave Loaded, which mind you, genuinely one of the biggest ad agencies in the game, to join my dumb ass, okay? Poach. The other thing that I've done to hire a bunch of my employees, working with fans. If you guys are struggling to get an editor, what I've done is I've asked. I've literally gone on my live stream. I've gone, yo, guys, I really want to get like more clips. I see all these clippers, but I don't know how to get a clipper. If anyone clips, hit me up. These are emails or messages that I received. And this is literally the exact message. I went back. I'm still working with these people. This is from October 2020 from my shorts editor, Radstats. I asked him yesterday, I still work with him 6 years later. I said, do you have the message, the first email you sent? This is it. I asked on stream, he sent me the email. I looked at my email, I replied, I hired him. The one in the middle, Shake Drizzle. This is my longest employee. I've been working with this guy for 8 years. Okay? I said, I need an editor. He said, oh, I saw you need one. Sent me the message, I hired him. I still work with him today.
That's
Last
crazy.
One is another editor I have, Polite. I said, because Shake Drizzle's kind of a lazy fuck, I said, I want to edit my Pokemon videos. Shake Drizzle at the time refused to edit Pokemon. I don't know why. So I said, I need someone who will do Pokemon. This guy Polite comes up, he goes, I'll edit Pokemon. Send me a message, I hired him. All right, make your concerns known. Put your asks out. You'd be surprised who reaches out to you. Now here's the reality of it though. What if they suck? What if you hire someone to edit? Or maybe do thumbnails with you? Or maybe do sales with you? I don't know, and they suck, right? It's a fan, whatever. I got good news for you. You suck too.
I mean, true.
Why would someone who's godlike at it join you? All right? You're not gonna have a Mr. Beast editor leave his team to join you? Of course not. But there's something really beautiful and also powerful about both of you sucking and improving at something together. Okay? Give them the grace that you yourself want. Here's a fun quote for you from Epictetus. No great things come into suddenly, for not even a bunch of grapes can, or a fig. All right? Even a grape's gotta wait. Even a grape's gotta grow, get the water, get the sunlight. All right? Same with your editor, give them that grace.
True and real.
But I promise you, there's a lot of dividends you can get by working with these people and growing with them together and trying to find your voice together. Last thing I want to talk about here, guys. Don't trust me. I am someone who succeeded. To do that, it took a lot of luck. But there's also something known as survivorship bias. I made it now. I can say, guys, just do this, this, this. And I go home to my $1 million mansion. I'm living a good ass life. And you all bought what I said without maybe thinking critically yourself. Do I agree with him? I remember when I was a smaller creator, Mr. Beast invited me to his place to do a video with him. So I went. And this is Mr. fucking Beast. He's got like 100 million subs. So I'm like, what do I gotta do, Jimmy? How do I make it like you? And Mr. Beast, he goes, oh, just make banger videos. Yeah, you should just make banger videos. Every video you should make should be an absolute banger. And I go home and I go, all right, team, all we're doing from now on is banger videos. A month later, I'm like, fuck banger videos. I like the workflow I have. I like the life that I lead. I don't want to put all this effort and high production into one YouTube video. I want to have a chat that I talk to. I want to have this community I form. I want to make the videos about GeoGuessr because I like GeoGuessr. I don't give a fuck if it doesn't perform 50 million views. I'm happy with the mill. So you don't have to follow the playbook bar for bar as I'm saying it. All right? Trust yourselves, trust your instincts, think critically about what I'm saying. Some things I'm saying maybe you agree with, some things they don't. Don't trust me implicitly, take it all with a grain of salt. Guys, that is my lecture for you. Do you have any questions for me?
Hey, that was only like 40 minutes.
They can be about anything. Also, guys, just so you know, I'll be doing office hours directly after this class, 1 to 2 p.m. If you want to stay, we can have longer chats. It's up to you. It can be about anything. If you have any questions right now, you have a couple of minutes before your time is up. So does anyone have questions right now? Yeah, what's up?
What's your advice for like I like to do gaming, I like to do vlogging, I like to do, even with gaming, sometimes it's like different types of gaming. Is it recommended to do it all on one channel or have separate channels for separate things?
I think a lot of you deal with this. Jason the Ween, you can probably speak about this. You got 6 damn channels yourself, huh?
I have a VOD channel, a main channel, and I got an IRL channel.
I think this is a trap that a lot of people
he doesn't
fall
use
into.
any of
They
them.
make different channels for different things, and then what happens? One of the channel falls off because you can't upload consistently on it. I think it is ambitious to be making all these channels and expecting to be consistent on all of them, okay? You can be very successful uploading every possible thing you could think of on one channel. Moist Critical does it all the time. You never know what the fuck you're gonna get with that guy, but it's all on one channel. I think it's fine to do one channel. I would not do 2 unless there is a reason for it. I will give you an example. I have 3 channels that I upload consistently on. One is a VOD channel. Why do I have a separate channel? because it is just the VODs uploaded. They're unedited products, okay? That is my reasoning for it. Second channel I have is my main channel. It's my cut downs, my edits, these things that I put my intros into.
I don't think I'll have a VODs channel.
Third channel, it's the second channel I have called Ludwin. I don't do anything for this. This is basically like, I'm realizing I'm streaming 6 hours, and maybe I think this is the segment that I plan that's good, but some other shit happened that was kind of interesting, but I don't want my editors to work on it. I don't want to do intros for it. So I basically just have a couple of people, clippers if you want to call them, who just pull from that and upload it there. So what I do to separate my channels is the context in which the videos are made, not the content of what the videos are. Does that make sense? So I would think of it that way. If you're gonna make multiple channels, you need to be consistent on all of them, so it's a bigger ask. Okay, one final question. You guys can all go after this one. What's up?
Okay, so my YouTube channel, I started off as just a YouTuber. I have like 5 million plus on that channel that I don't use. 5 million subscribers.
You got 5 million subscribers on a channel you don't use.
Yes, I'll tell you why.
That's
so,
wild.
That's a flex?
Oh, okay. I still have.
Wait, wasn't she just over on the other side?
People on there, but then once I got signed, after I started YouTube, you know, they started adding my music videos on there too.
Right.
With my like vlogs.
I swear, she was just like legitimately on the other side.
Done. And now that I'm doing Twitch and I want to take it more seriously and clip on there.
Like on the other side of the room.
Do you genuinely think I should make a second channel
Yes.
for that? Okay.
1000%. Yeah, because otherwise, how long ago was this too that you stopped uploading?
Man, I ain't really uploaded in like a couple years.
Yeah, I think it'd be too tough. I think partially because you're needing to convert an audience whose expectations have been all muddled in terms of like, you know, if Justin Bieber Vivo starts posting like vlog footage, everyone's like, what's going on, Justin Bieber? Like it's a little bit different than the expectation of the viewer. And also, when you post, you're just gonna start losing hundreds, maybe thousands of subscribers. And I think that's gonna feel really demoralizing. Doesn't really matter, but I think you should feel excited about this channel, and it probably would feel the opposite if you start posting on this 5 million subscriber channel. So I would personally start a new one. All right, y'all, class dismissed. Thank you guys for being here, I appreciate it. If you wanna stay for office hours, feel free.
All right. And with that, we have finished the third day of Streamer University. And this is the third class for Ludwig. We only have one more class to do. But until next time, I'll see you around. And then we'll also be doing agents after Ludwig's. So stay tuned in the next few weeks. Catch that.